Hello my fellow humans, it is I, Anna, and today we will be baking oatmeal cookies. I really like oatmeal cookies, and I think they're pretty easy to make. So, let's get into it. First, what you will need is 1 cup of shortening and 2 tablespoons of water, 1 cup each of packed brown sugar and normal white sugar. Then you will also need 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon each of salt and baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, and finally 3 cups of quick cooking oats. First, what you need to do, in a smallish mixing bowl, you will need to take your flour, salt, baking soda, and cinnamon, and mix it all together using a fork. Just mix it until it is completely combined. Like this. So set that aside and take your mixer and you will start mixing up our cup of shortening. Shake it out. Throw that away. Then take our 2 tablespoons of water. Throw that in there too. Then add both of your sugars. And then mix it up. Next, after you mix it up, it'll look kind of brown, but it will be creamy and it will all be one color, and there should be no other colors in there. Next, you should go get your trusty silicone spatula. I have a purple one today. And just scrape down the sides of the bowl so that you can make sure that everything was incorporated. After that, take your eggs and mix and put them in one at a time, mixing in between each addition. Scrape down the sides. And add in the next egg. Mix it up again. And then once it is incorporated, just lift it up and scrape down the sides. While you're scraping down the sides, check to make sure that everything got incorporated and that there's no eggs or anything else that's separated. Okay. Oops. Okay. Now you can add your flour mixture a little bit at a time. And mix it up. Scrape down the sides. Add a little bit more. And mix it up. Add your vanilla right before you add the last amount of flour. Okay, lift it up, scrape it all down so that you make sure that you have all of it mixed together. Finally, mix it up. Mix it up if you have some little parts of it that haven't completely been incorporated. Okay, I only need to mix it for like 2 seconds. Scrape it down again. And then add the oats. Add the oats in. You want to mix it up until you can see that it's all been incorporated, but you can still see it just a little bit. Now, scrape down the sides really well. Scrape off your mixing tool. Because now we're going to be taking this bowl out of our mixer and scraping down the sides. Cover it with saran wrap and then put it in the fridge for about an hour. So I've taken the bowl off the mixer and we have to refrigerate it for about an hour. So I'm going to cover it with saran wrap and then stick it in the fridge. Now that I finally have my cookie dough out of the fridge, I have my oven preheated to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. I also have 2 cookie sheets lined with parchment paper. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take a spoon and I'm going to scoop out a little bit of it and then pick it up and make little balls like this. And then I'm going to place them on the cookie sheet. I'm going to line one cookie sheet and then put it in the oven and then do the next one. Okay, now I have all my cookie dough rolled into little balls and I'm going to put it in the oven for 9 minutes. After placing those in the oven, I am going to take the next tray and start lining it with cookies. I'm going to repeat those steps until I have all the cookie dough turned into cookies. Now that I have all my cookies out of the oven, I let them cool on cooling racks, and I'm just gonna let them cool until they're just slightly warm. You could eat them when they're just warm, but I'm gonna put mine in a cookie jar, so I am gonna wait till they're about room temperature. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you would like more. And if you want to make these cookies, there will be the recipe in the description below. Thank you. Bye!